year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and run the ball. Teams are fired up and motivated as they take the field. I'll keep you posted on the vibe here on the sideline. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense comes on the field to open this game. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship. Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
The pocket breaking down. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Red Raiders offense gets their first crack now. They're going to run it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pressure's on. What a catch! And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. That's the end of the run. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
On these drag routes, it just takes a sliver of separation, and you're going to have an opportunity for a big play, and that's exactly what happens for this wide receiver. He just has half a step, and that separation with a good ball, good accuracy, allows for that big play after the catch. That's a really good job by the quarterback and wide receiver.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Hammond. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Manning. And this pass is caught, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And he keeps it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quick throw to his receiver. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Send the back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
To throw, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the breaking ankles out there. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
This is great game planning. All week you study these tendencies from the opposition, and here they understood that this down and distance was a great time for the defense to blitz, and they called a screen pass to take advantage. They get the blitz that they were expecting, and then it's a big play on the outside. Beautiful job. That play happens on Tuesday night, not really on Saturday.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Finally, we see some offensive fireworks here. You know, the only thing safe today from these defenses have been the paint to the end zone. And now finally we got some footsteps in there for 6. That's a really good job. And you know what? You just got to stay persistent. I know it's been a slugfest by these defense, but finally an offense breaks through.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Just trying to get rid of it. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, now it's such a precarious situation for this offense. You just gave up a sack. Now it's third and forever. You've got to be worried about this pass rush gaining momentum and getting to the quarterback. There's got to be something safe. You're down in this ball game. You really can't punt it away here in the fourth quarter. Maybe get half of it back, create some sort of a more manageable fourth down scenario.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. When you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The game makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. On the run, it's Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their third and final timeout here. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown. majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And the Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Second down after that completion. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He fires downfield. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! And he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Briggs up 4th.
Yeah, this is a good job by this defense. Just keep the ball in front of you and force a fourth down and hopefully a punt.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. The Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game.
So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. The shotgun handoff here. He's got room to run. Look out. He has first down yardage at the 36.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got him opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, Rebels. He runs it into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. A handoff from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Handoff in a single back formation. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Third down after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using his legs, it's Williams. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got a crease. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grant behind the line. It's Washington. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Such a frustrating third down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on third down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it. There's really nowhere to go with the ball.
Looking for 6, and he will score. Touchdown, Irish.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the second half. Defense has got to get a stop.
now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Open field ahead. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the junior.
This is just beautiful offense here. Quarterback playing with great timing. Wide receiver understands the defense that he's looking at. He's in the right spot, in the right timing, and the play caller has trust and faith in what he sees on the field and in his players. This is just quality stuff all the way around.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels, to put them on top now. field. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Williams. Tackle, but first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That pass is caught. And they make the stop, and it's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, anytime you've got these post routes built into the concept and you see quarters coverage with the safety down, that's the first read. It's an alert on the outside. As soon as that safety stays down, throw it up over the top. Beautiful read by the quarterback. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Receiver in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Sees an opening. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. To the air, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here comes the rush. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Football's loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. To the 45. QB in the clear now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, this guy is special. To take it the distance and the speed on the outside. Quarterback designed run from well over 50 yards. And he's able to take it the distance and put it in the end zone. What a beautiful play design. But really it comes down to individual effort and talent. And he has it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the LSU Tigers. And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.